Okay, welcome. Okay, all right, you Capricorns. Welcome. This is the Capricorn energy vibration reading for the month of July. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. I have no idea what was wrong with the power in my house, but anyway, um, have to be waiting, but I guess this is how it goes. Cappies, let's see what's happening. Um, the monthly readings are out, the quarterly readings are out. This is the love energy vibration readings for you Capricorn. So let's see what's happening for the Capricorns. Please remember, share these videos, and for the monthly readings, go check out the on demand because it's gonna be a month, Cappies. Let's see what's coming up. So we're calling up in the angels of guides and the angels of love. Cupid's Archangel Samuel to come in. And all the angels of love. What's coming up for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign energies? We see some of you Capricorn, young ladies, Caucasian, you're out for the month. All right, ladies, between ages of 18 and 45, let's see what you get. Okay, so a change of the reading. First, we're going to do the general, then we're going to do the singles, then we're going to be doing the couples, okay? So we're seeing the blonde female coming up in the reading for the Capricorns. So you blonde female Capricorns, you're coming up. So I guess you're gonna have fun. Happy 4th of July. So I guess you guys are going to be having fun. Happy 4th of July. Okay, so we know who is the center and pooh. Guess. Okay. Some of you could be connecting with your twin flame, but the twin flame comes out in the position of passion, okay? So in our relationship, we have communication, we have strengths, we have weakness, we have reality check, and we have passion, and we have a sense of where we're going and when we leave the month of July, okay? So now we know two things. We know that the blonde female are going to be meeting their twin flame in the month of July. Let's see what else is coming out. In communication, there is a lot of dating. So a lot of people are going to be going out on dates. A lot of people are dating, and there's going to be a lot of communication. So that's where the communication aspect comes up for you Capricorns. For the people who are, the communication lies when you're dating. You're trying to find out who is the other person, what is happening with the other person. The strength, what is the energy of strength? Ooh. Okay. Okay, Capricorn, it's July, it's summer. Go out there and have fun. Okay, so a lot of dating is going on, Capricorn. It's going on in communication, and it's going on in where you're having the strength, and that's where you're putting out all your strength. So that is good. Let's see what is your weakness for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Weakness, spiritual growth. You're not growing spiritual in your relationship. Whenever the spiritual growth in relationships comes up, that means you are not growing spiritually. You're still going through this mundane sort of a hurt relationship, and you're not growing spiritually to understand why are you having these issues in relationship. It's as if you're still you're growing spiritually, but in relationship not. So some of you could be spiritual, but in relationship not. Now the reality check is someone needs to take a reality check, and this could be people who are in law enforcement and that sort of a thing, or authority figures, And this is coming up as if you're in a relationship with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, there's some reality check, okay? So when reality check comes up with people in authority and that sort of a thing in relationship, that means your work is you're focused more on your work than in relationships. So it's nothing bad. What is going to be the outcomes of July for the Capricorns, the brunette women? So this brunette woman could be coming up as a lawyer or someone who works in authority. That could be transpiring. I'm seeing the young entrepreneur is here. They're doing a lot of dating, especially they're connecting with people with law enforcement. I'm seeing open relationship is also here, where I'm seeing some people are dating, but they're in open relationship, partnership role, and that sort of a thing, where people change this partner and that sort of a thing. So that sort of a role is coming up. It is not really a bad, there's a lot of dating going on with you Capricorns, but the most beautiful things is that there's spiritual growth with twin flame relationships, and that is just so wonderful. There is really some strong spiritual growth with twin flame relationship, which is extremely positive, because what is transpiring is that the people who are in twin flame, okay, not soulmate, twin flame relationship, what is happening is that you're growing spiritually stronger than anything. And this is good because you're aware that this is your life partner and this is your twin flame. And you have accepted the fact, and because you have done that, what is transpiring is that you're spiritually connecting on a stronger level, and this is going to be powerful. So congratulations, the passion is going to be off the chart. Your sexual chemistry between each other is going to be so powerful, so strong, which is going to be coming in, and this is really going to be wonderful. Dating is coming up, and the dating is coming up with the young courtman and that sort of a thing, and a lot of datings, a lot of young entrepreneur men are going to be dating the dating queens, the ladies. I'm seeing the men also dating, so they are standing in a strong position with dating. So let's take a look. Whatever that happens in this month, it was destined to happen. So it doesn't, whatever comes up in your life, it was really destined to happen. So be aware of this, okay? It was destined to happen. So let's look at communication. And first, let's check out this blonde lady. What is, because she's a center. Okay, so you blondes out there, what is transpiring for you? You are intruding in someone else's relationship. So you blonde ladies could be entering in a relationship with someone that is already in a wonderful relationship, a stable relationship, but you comes in as the energy of the third party. Some of you could be the third party, or some of you are dealing with a third party in your relationship. So you Caucasian ladies, blonde ladies, be aware of this issue that is going to be transpiring in the month of July. So let's see what's happening. Dating, the dating queens, you're going to be meeting men, the Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpion men. Some of you are not going to hear again from them, and you're going to be heartbroken, okay? So some of you could be really connecting with these Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpions, and you're dating, and you know you really like them, but you never hear again from them. And I think they feel your energy that maybe that's not what you want. So that is the reason why. So what's coming up for the people in the strong position of dating? What's coming up? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, month of July. The people who are dating, that stands in the strong position. What's coming up for them? I'm seeing some conflicts. Some of you are dating people and you're having conflicts with you women, 45 years and older. You're dating people and you're having conflicts with them. Okay, and that's so funny. Okay, so you Capricorn women, 45 years and older. The Five of Pentacles, and you're having hardship because with this dating scene and the rest of it, it's not working for you. Some of you could be dating someone and realize that there is a younger blonde female that is connected, and you're like, what the shingles, you know? Why do you want to date me and you're seeing this younger version of me? You know, that sort of a thing. Because she's definitely there, and that is what is coming up, that this young blonde female is a third party. So it's as if you ladies 45 years and older is dating, and you know, only to find out that there is a third party, and you're wondering, so why are we on this date anyway? You know, I know that's how Capricorns are. All right, so let's see your weakness, spiritual growth. Let's see the weakness, what is happening in spiritual growth, love for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's happening in the spiritual growth? I'm seeing you're growing spiritually, and you're not really, you know, nothing shades you anymore. It's just nothing ever shades you anymore. It's as if, you know, whatever you want to do, I really don't have any time to play your little games or whatever is happening. So it doesn't shade you anymore. You're just letting go. You're just open up. You're just taking one day at a time. And, you know, you're growing more spiritually. You know, you're not waiting for the text message. You're just okay. You're okay with yourself. If you hear from this person, you do. If you don't hear from this person, it's okay, because you're spiritually connected with yourself. You're contented with yourself. You're okay. So, you know, the rest of the world can go on, because you have reached a point where you're feeling much better about yourself towards relationship. It's when you're realizing that I am not really going to worry if the other person is trying to play me or anything. You know, I'm hoping for anything, but yet still, I'm not really fussy, because if you text, you text. If you don't text, that's your problem. And this is really, you know, it's in the the position of weakness, but I think this is more of healing. And you have a strong foundation in you have a really strong foundation. Whoever it is that is dating someone and realize that there's a younger female that is trying to intervene, listen, you have a strong foundation with the passion, okay? The passion is coming up with a strong foundation. So whoever out there, you're going to be having some real passionate connection with your twin flame, okay? And you guys are the first one that came up with the energy of twin flame. So a lot of you Capricorns out there are going to be connecting with your twin flame, and you have a very strong foundation. Well, let's look at this Ice King. And the Ice King is comes up as lawyers, people in legalities. So this person comes up as a lawyer or people in legalities, but it could also be someone you're in a relationship with. So let's see, because it's a reality check that is coming up for this person, and the reality check is basically learn to love yourself, because as we go spiritually, we understand that you know, as we love ourselves, we don't need anyone to love us, basically. And there's a reality check for some of you to really start to learn to love yourself, because the self-love isn't there. The self-love isn't there. It's as if you always have to need someone else to feel that self-love within you. What else is coming out? And some of you, there's a reality check over a relationship. This relationship is, the passion has died, okay? The passion has died. This person is so focused on work, and that was what I said when I saw the energy of this, because it is definitely someone in legalities, lawyers, detective, police, that sort of a thing, someone who works judge and that sort of a thing. The passion is lost out of your relationship, some of you. So you definitely have to work on that to get back your relationship. It's a reality. It's in the position of a reality check. So a reality check is really coming up for you guys. And the last message is that the reality check is that some of you are really working the floor out there because you have multiple partners. Be aware of this, that whoever you are, some of the other people are going to be finding out what you are doing. So it could affect you if you are in a relationship with, if you're in a relationship also with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person. I think you need to find self-love, because if you push on this person, I think self-love is what will heal the relationship between you and this person. But also, some of you, the passion is out of the relationship. And why it is because someone in this relationship is seeing someone else. So it's in the position of reality check. So let me know how that go. Okay, because definitely that is happening. And the outcomes is that some of you ladies was waiting for some information from your baby father. There's a lot of from your child's father. I hate that word, baby father. So some of you young ladies got pregnant. Some of you got pregnant. Some of you are waiting for a message to say, you know, what are we gonna do? But are we gonna go forward? Or is this gonna be happening? Or, you know, but there is going to be conflicts. You're leaving the month with some conflicts, because whatever the issue is some of you are really waiting for a message, and the message hasn't come. And it's someone who you had hoped to connect with as a family, but the message hasn't come. And there is some sorrows here because you wanted to know what was happening, okay? The court, the entrepreneur, definitely what is coming up for you guys is that you are looking for a long-term relationship. You're courting a lot. You're seeing a lot of people, and there is someone that you're going to be connecting with. This is definitely going to be coming up for you guys, that there's definitely someone you're going to be connecting with, and this is going to be actually very good. For the open relationship, I'm seeing that some of you who were in an open relationship with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this is over. You no longer want to be in this sort of an energy vibration. You are choosing to let this relationship go, and you're moving forward looking for help and guidance, because you're realizing this is not what it is that you want, okay? Capricorns always like to be in their own space and have just one person. They don't like to really share their partners. Most Capricorns just want to be in a monogamous relationship where they don't have to share their partners with other people. So whoever that is, but there's going to be a lot of dating, because that came up for a lot of you, that there is definitely going to be a lot of dating going on. And you know, you young ladies, be careful, because sometimes We all write our stories, but sometimes whatever is happening, you are creating also karma for yourself. Let's look at the singles and see what's coming out for the singles, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign for the month of July in love. What's coming out for the singles? Ooh, you beautiful ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies. You are looking wonderful, money and beautiful ladies and past love. So you have said exactly what it is. Now, some of you are definitely this momentum of open relationship, and a lot of you are like, no, I don't want this. This is not what I want. Okay. So beautiful ladies, I think you were offered to be in an open relationship with someone and you're saying no. Okay, a message just spelled out. Okay, so some of you were dealing with an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person in open relationship. You're letting this go. Okay, it's no, some of you wonderful beautiful ladies are going to be getting in a relationship, a marriage. Some of you have just ended a marriage and this is why you're single. So you're going to be back on the market because the Queen of Swords, she fell out. Some of you are definitely realize that your partner had multiple partners and now it's as if you're wounded from this. So you're taking it easy for the moment. You're going to be getting divorced, so you choose to be single for the moment. Okay, so for the single people, money came out, and what has this to do? You were right about some of you single people realize that someone was connected with you only for the purpose of money, and this, the Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpions are coming up, okay? And I think some of you, and there's definitely some conflict that is going to be coming up. And I think some of you are definitely going to be walking away from this conflicts, okay? So both young and old Pisces, Cancer, and the Scorpions came up. Some of you really, really realize that the Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpion was only in a relationship for money. Past love for the singles, what is that saying? Some of you were connected with someone from childhood, or this could be from a past life, could be coming back. It could be another Capricorn person. And the Ten of Swords, stab in the back. So the Knight of Pentacles is here also. So some of you who were in a relationship with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn man, this person could have stabbed you in the back in the past, and this is someone who you had a child with. So what we're seeing here is that this is really someone who you have known, and it is another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, because this is a past life. Someone from your past life, from childhood, maybe you were together when you were younger. You had a child for this person. This person is going to stab you in the back. Ten of Swords. This person is definitely going to stab you in the back. So be aware of this, okay? So protect yourself from this person, because this person wants to come back in your life, but they have stabbed you in the back in the past life, or when you were young, and they really want to come back in your life. They want to recome, but they stabbed you in the back because it's as if when you had the child, that was when they stabbed you in the back. But this is really from a past life issue that came up. So some of you could be single because of this, but this person wants to return in your life. And you know, if you decide yes, it's going to be a life-changing for you. So you singles who at a past, you know, it could be someone who you knew when you were young, you had a child with them, the relationship didn't work out, they stabbed you in the back, you both went your way, and now this person wants to come back, and he wants to make your world and your wishes and your dreams come true. Mercury's in retrograde. I think it is something that this person really loves you. He adores you, and he has saw the fault that he has done. He's trying to, you know, see if he can, you know, heal the situation, because he loves you. He adores you. He thinks of you as the world. And he wants to give it a swing. He wants to, you know, really see if he could really do this. You know, he doesn't want to lose you. And if you do this, your wishes and dreams are going to come through. So give him a chance. Open up and give him a chance, because he wants to really, really get you, you know, for the forgiveness, what he has done. So, you know, give him a chance. You know, we're not perfect, are we? We're just not perfect. Even if we want to be perfect, we're not perfect, okay? So give him a chance. I say yes to the guy or girl that is coming back, okay? All right, so let's look. We're going to check out people who are in relationship, what's happening with them and their partners, okay? So this is you. So I'm seeing the young female coming up, a young Capricorn female. I'm seeing you having some control issues, people between the ages of 18 and 45. I'm seeing love triangles coming up, and past life. So obviously there's a lot of people from the past who wants to return in your life. Mercury is in retrograde. Young female, what's happening to the young female? You could be in a same-sex relationship. I want to keep it on the down low. Nobody has to know. I want to keep it Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if we only know. All right, you know, really, okay. All right, so for the same-sex people, I'm seeing young female. For the same-sex people, I think you guys are just trying out something. It's not that, you know, you're just young, you want to test the water. There is a strong relationship between you same-sex people, but there is a third party that is not very happy about this. So you got to be aware of this, that you two have connected, but there is a third party and she is not very happy. Okay, so some of you, this I want to keep it on the down low. Okay, keeping it on the down low is same-sex people who have sex with same-sex people but don't want other people to know. So they can be in relationship. So you two could be in normal relationship. You could be married, but somehow you have tried the waters. It feels good, and there is a connection between you two. It's same sex, but right now there is some issues because there is a third party, and she is very bitchy. Okay, so between you two, because you are both in a monogamous relationship where some of you could be married, or some of you could be just in a relationship, but you are seeing someone of the same sex and you're keeping it on the download. Now, there's a third party because this person is very jealous of you both, okay? So be aware of that, because she might create some problems. She's very jealous and she could be a lawyer, but very jealous of what is going on because she knows. Okay, so in some relationship there is control issues, and some of you are dating other people. Okay, so there are some control issue, and that makes you want to date other people. And I think you or your partner is going to be finding out, because there's a lot of secrets between you both, because the person who is the controller in the relationship, there is a lot of secrets. The person who is controlling in the relationship is the person who is seeing other people at the same time. And that's why they're so controlling. So be aware of that. Love triangles and the spiritual growth. What is happening with the love triangles and spiritual growth? Definitely. This could be that some of you were in a relationship and then you meet your twin flame, because the twin flame energy comes up. So what happened is that you get caught up in this love triangle. So the spiritual growth comes up, where now you have to realize that it does happen that the person you thought was your twin flame is not your twin flame, and now your true twin flame comes in, but you're already in another relationship or a marriage. And it is a time where you're going to grow spiritually, because you're going to let go and let the universe, okay? So whoever, this love triangle, you're going to end this love triangle. Some of you could keep this love triangle going because, you know, honestly, you know, it's hard. People say you can't love two people. Yes, you can. You can love two people. Some of you was in a relationship with a soul mate, and then you meet your twin flame. And this is a time of spiritual growth with a relationship. And this is what is happening to you. Now, I don't see you really ending this relationship because you love both people. It's hard, but I think you're going to be juggling it for a while and seeing how long you can go with this relationship. That's what I'm seeing you guys doing. Just juggle it for a while and then see how it goes if you don't get stressed out, and then you make a decision after that. And I think that's just the right way to do it. Past life and dating. So again, that's where I was seeing who. Yeah, okay. So there is 3 messages that comes out for past life and dating. So yes, there is whoever that you're dating or in a relationship with. They're coming back in your life. Just as I said, it was someone who, when you were young, or someone a couple years ago. Yes, yes, they want you back. Yes, they want to come back in your life, and they're going to be marrying you. If you're in a relationship with this person that came back in your life, they're going to be marrying you. Okay, and one, definitely, some of you could be also getting married in this month. So it is a sense of people from your past life is coming back in your life, okay? And it is okay to take them back in your life, because they need is a yes, okay? So is a yes. With a dating, you have been dating this person, you have been seeing this person. Listen, when they come back, do not ask them about their past. Let the past go, okay? Because sometimes we rehash other people's past, which is I'm really seeing it more and more, especially with giving readings to people, that whenever we go back to rehash people's past, that's where a lot of the mistake comes in, because what transpires is that these people will say things that will affect you, and you will start thinking, and if you only did not know and give the person a chance. But definitely some of you, if you're not getting married in the month of July, you will get married soon after. But I'm seeing a lot of you are going to be asked the ends of marriage, and it's going to be a yes. Okay, it's definitely going to be a yes. So some of you expect that someone is going to be asking you the hands of marry, and you should say yes, it is the right thing to do, it's the right person. This is so beautiful for you, Capricorn. So definitely it is someone who you have known maybe in past lifetime. This person could have come back up in your life, but they're coming back in now and they're asking you for a second chance, and it's a yes. And it's a yes. It's a yes. They're asking you to marry them, and it is a yes. Let go of the past. Let go of what has transpired between you and this person, because the past is the past. We can't change it, but we can change the future, okay? So this is wonderful. All right, I'm loving your reading. I'm ending it there. Let me know how it went last month and leave your message down here, and I will speak to you. Namaste.